Hi, I'm Fiona Fernandez and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia, in Sydney, and here are all my details up here so you can contact me if you wish to. And if you're ordering in the month of September, there's a host code here that I use for my workshops, and I keep that open for the month. So that's September's one, and if you're ordering under $250, use that. If you're ordering over $250, just use your just log in as you and you'll get the Stampin' Rewards. Okay, I'm preparing for my workshop on the 26th of September, and I do a Zoom meeting with my class people, and I do a card kit. So I pre-cut the card kit with all bits and pieces in it, and I can't pre-stamp anything, so you will need to order your own stamps prior to the class if you wish to take part in it. If you have other stamps already, you could use those. I'm actually using the Poinsettia Petals stamp set and bundle and this whole suite, so you'll get to see bits of that. So this is a stamp set, and it comes, it's the photopolymer stamp set, so they're clear, and that's one of them, and that's the other one. Aren't they gorgeous? So I'm just preparing today and organising what I'm actually going to do. So I'm actually using out of the mini catalogue, I'm going to be doing the little box here with the poinsettia, and I'm actually going to be using felt for the flower. So Stampin' Up have felt now that you can buy, Festive felt, which is on page, I can't remember what page it's on, I'll have to look for that. And I love it, it's so gorgeous. Let's see if I can see it. I know where it is on the page, just can't see it on the actual book. It's eluding me. Okay, so the way to look it up in the magazine, in the catalogue, is to go to the back of the catalogue. I'll go right to the back of the catalogue when you're looking for items in the catalogue, and in the back, page 78 has all these bits, you know, the DSP and all the things. So if you can spot the felt, there it is, I can see it. It's got a tick on it because I've already bought it. Over here. So it's on page 29 if you're looking for it. Or you can just go into the website and search on Festive felt and it will come up. It costs $15.75 in Australia. And I'll show you a packet. I just happen to have a packet here. It comes like this. And it comes with 4 colours in it. So there's the Festive felt. So I'm using that this time. And here's my little flower, my poinsettia. And I'm cutting it out today to show you how to get the indentations in here. So the suite comes with the bling, and that is beaded pearls that come in the set. So I bought the whole suite. You can buy the whole suite and get the papers, the designer series paper, and it also comes with some beautiful plush papers. Oh, hang on, grab that out. Here's one of the plush ones, and they're actually quite velvety to touch, and I've actually seen people who have coloured them in. So there's so much you can do with it. Pop that back over there. So I've pre-cut my little papers already, and I'm just going to cut out some of the felt today. So I wet the felt with a little bit of water in my spritzy bottle. I've just got it sitting on this tray here so I don't get it everywhere. But this is quite good. It doesn't tend to go too far and wide, and I just make sure that's sort of touch it a bit and rub it in a bit. Okay, so I've already got my dies out. They come with the middle piece, which has the indentation on it for the embossing, and the outside piece to cut, so you can just cut them out. Some of the DSP has flowers on it. I haven't actually lined them up yet. Some of them are cut out with there's more dies, see? So we could cut other flowers out, and it cuts some of the stamps out. So I'm just going to place this on now I've got my plates out ready from my cutting machine. So I've got the base plate, which is number 1, and then number 2 is for cutting thin dies, and then number 3 is a cutting plate. With your cutting plate, when you put it down, if it's any if you push it in the middle, if there's any give, make sure you turn the plate over so that you can keep them nice and flat. Okay, I've just got to line up my dies. So I'm just keeping that middle piece in there. I'll line it up a bit better when I get it onto the machine. But I'll just make sure. You can use washi tape as well to hold them in place. Just try and get as many out of this as I can. And I've got 2 of these little ones in the packet as well, which is really cool. I'm taking it out now, put it somewhere. The other one. Okay, so I'm just positioning those. I don't think I put enough water under that bit there. It's not very wet. The moisture just helps to hold that indentation in place. And you can do that on the card stock as well. It actually makes a big difference. I'll show you one in a minute that I already cut. Put my little bit more water up there. There's that bit. Put them up there. Actually, I might put my sandwich on the top. Okay, so I try and just line them all up usually and just place. Put one too close to the edge. Oh no, good. Very good. No, they moved. Give that another go. Wipe that water off. Very carefully. Lift it up. Now that one moved a tiny bit. I'm just going to move that a little bit. I like to get them nice and as close as possible. Okay, so they look like that. I've cleaned the feet of this machine because I've moved it around a bit, so it got a little bit fluffy underneath. It's got really nice rubbery feet on it, so you can move it. It won't move once you've cleaned them. I just wiped them with a bit of moisture. Damp. Spritz. So I'll just pop that in there and hold it really nice and tight so that everything's in place. Except I did move it a tiny bit, so I am going to fiddle. I want it to be right. So I just give a little bit of a push and the handle starts moving a little bit, and then you can just take over with the handle, and it will make crackle noises with the felt because it's that little bit thicker. First time I did this, it was a bit scary, but the handle's easy to wind. It's not, it just sounds bad. Just keep going till it comes out the other side. And then open it up again, and there we go. Take all your little things off, and it looks like that. And then they just pull that up. There we go, and they look like that. So you can see the indentation in the petals. Isn't that lovely? Yeah, I love them. So my finished one, I've just used a bit of the bling and I just offset them. So with the felt, I haven't shaped them or done anything like that. With the cardstock, I've used real red cardstock and they've just shaped them a bit. And I've put a bit of Wink of Stella. I love my Wink of Stella. That's my friend. I just love Wink of Stella. Look at that. And I've done Wink of Stella in the middle. The other thing you can do is cut out the little middles. I'll just pop one on there to show you. I'm not going to put them on this one, but that's also a die cut. So there's just so many different things you can do with it. And so I'll be putting that box together later and using this lovely ribbon. Look at the ribbon. It's gorgeous. It's Real Red Rouge Polyester. Sheer ribbon, it's called. Sheer ribbon. And this comes with the suite. So if you were purchasing the suite, you can purchase things individually or you can purchase the whole suite together. I've purchased the whole suite together because I like to play with them. I like to play. Just find the page. I do know this one's on page 14 and 15. So the actual, there's some pictures first in the catalogue, and then there's some to show you what colours are in there, and it also shows you the designer series paper, the bundle, and the bling and the ribbon, and the extra plush poinsettia specialty paper, and that's the one that's a bit velvety to feel, and you can colour it in as well. Okay, so you get 2 sheets of each of the DSPs in the pack, and they're all double-sided, so you can see each side of them. So this one I'm using today has this on the back of it. That on one side, and that on the other side. And you can buy everything individually, like I said, or just the bundle on its own for 10% off. If you buy the whole suite, the bundle comes with it, and it is 10% off in the suite, the price. So you'd use the bundle code, item number, which is over the page. On this page, if you just wanted to buy the stamp set, you would use the code here. If you just want to buy the dies, you would use that code. And if you want to buy the whole stamps and the dies together, you would use the code that's up here. Okay, so that's on the website. So I have my own fionafernandez.stampinup.net website now with Stampin' Up. And if you go to that website and go to the shop, it will automatically have me as your demonstrator. If you use the host code as well for September, that goes towards my workshop sales. And how that works is if I use a host code for every month and I get sales through that, I then, once I get a few sales on it, I'll get Stampin' Rewards if it's over $250. And then I purchase things with my Stampin' Up rewards, which is very exciting. And then I give that back to my customers in various ways, of including things in the gift packs, the kit cards, and also lucky draw prizes. So if you buy products over $250, you get the Stampin' Up rewards for yourself. So don't use the host code if you're ordering over $250. That way you get the rewards, so that's exciting too. If you've got any other questions or you'd like to contact me to get catalogues or be a part of my classes, just send me an email. My email's on here. If you go to the blog spot or go to the Stampin' Up website, it's on both. Okay, thanks for watching today, and I look forward to seeing you again, and I'll be popping up some photos of the cards I create in the next week or so. Ciao!